Bo's a great kid. He's been really good out here. All of them have done a good job. I think they've all had really good days, and there's still some rookie moments, but that's every single rookie in the league, and I think he's coming along just nicely.
God bless Bo Nix, in the words of Tony Scheffler.
Let's go Broncos! God bless Bo Nix!
That was the theme as the Broncos wrapped up mandatory minicamp today, where we heard great things about Bo from Davis Webb, as you heard. We also heard great things from Joe Lombardi, offensive coordinator. He said because of the 61 games that Bo played in college, he does not look like a rookie. And then Sean Payton was also very pleased with Bo throughout this whole entire offseason process. And we got to see Bo today, and Bo wishes he could have nixed today off the schedule, because unfortunately the worst day for Bo Nix throughout all of OTAs and mandatory minicamp, at least to the practices the media got to watch. This was the 5th one of the offseason, and Bo struggled the most today that we have seen. A lot of passes that were behind receivers, not the most accurate, which is just a shock, because obviously we know Bo's 77.4% completion percentage last year at Oregon was the best ever in college for a single season, and this offseason he's been really accurate. So just probably getting some kinks out. Not the best day from him. He also threw an interception in 7-on-7s. It was a really great play by Levi Wallace, though. The pass was to Troy Franklin. A little hook. Levi Wallace came in, was perfect coverage, broke it up, then the ball popped in the air. Levi caught it. So a lot of credit to Levi there. But the first interception from Bo, Jarrett Stidham, again, very solid. Today, Zach Wilson, kind of all over the place with passes, but Bo Nix did have the only turnover that we saw. And one of the things that all three of those quarterbacks did was they threw a pass to Courtland Sutton today. Courtland did more work today than he did yesterday. Still didn't do the whole practice, did not do team periods, but he did more individual. Caught passes from Bo, Jarrett, and Zach Wilson. But speaking of Courtland Sutton, he was the one making all the headlines yesterday with his comments, his statement to the organization. We'll see is the words Courtland Sutton used when asked if he'll be at training camp if he doesn't get a new deal. And this is how Sean responded.
Courtland and I met this morning for quite a while. We have a good relationship. He's important to what we're doing. And look, he didn't have to visit with the media. I told him, it's up to you if you want to do it. And so, to his credit, he did. And so, I would say he's important. And I think he knows that.
Imagine this. 2 days before school's out, and the principal comes in and says, school's out for summer. That's what Sean Payton did today. The Broncos were supposed to have one more practice of mandatory minicamp on Thursday, but he said, nope, it's canceled. You guys are out and about. Summer starts now. Sean Payton was very happy with the Broncos OTAs, mandatory minicamp offseason workout program, that he said, you guys deserve this. I'm giving you tomorrow off. Start your summer break a day early. Maybe some guys are already catching planes right now, just a couple of hours after practice is over. But there's summer school for some players. Sean Payton told us today that all three quarterbacks, Bo Nix, Zach Wilson, Jarrett Stidham, and a lot of the quarterbacks are going to get together the week after July 4th somewhere in the country, maybe somewhere in the world, to bond on and off the field.
I know a group of them will gather. I think all three of the quarterbacks and a lot of the receivers are going to have a week after the 4th of July where they'll go somewhere and work out and train. Courtland mentioned that yesterday. And then, having the playbook, having the film, all of them, at that position, you shouldn't have to worry about what those next 5 weeks are going to be. And quite honestly, I said to every one of these guys, at some point we've discussed every one of you guys in depth, and it's not always the discussion for when you're here. It's also like how we feel like you're gonna work when you're not here. And so I think they understand that. I think although it's a young team, I think they're pretty smart.